Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Grammy Award-winning country superstar Jennifer Nettles and Broadway's Carly Hughes are the latest to step into the roles of Roxie Hart and Velma Kelly in the Tony Award-winning hit revival of Chicago. And I'm here at the Ambassador Theater where they gave us a sneak peek, and I caught up with the girls just days before their opening night.
Standing here this minute, me, myself, and I. If life is a school, past every test. If life is a game, I'll play it the best.
Well, first of all, welcome to Broadway. How does it feel?
It feels fantastic. It feels fabulous. I am so thrilled and excited. I've been having a blast. Everybody's asking me, like, how is it? How are you holding up? And I'm like, great. I sleep better than I have in a very long time, because I get they're working my butt off here, every day. So that's wonderful, and it's exciting. It's a dream for me, absolutely.
Was it always a dream, Broadway? Was it something you always wanted to do?
Always a dream for me. Ever since I was a little girl, I've wanted to do it. And I got to the point in my life, I did theater all, growing up, all throughout high school and college. And I came to a point in college where I was like, okay, now I'm about to be done with this. What am I going to do? And do I want to pursue music specifically, or do I want to try to continue in the theater world? And I chose the singer-songwriter route, and I'm so glad I did. And yet there's always been that fire there that has wanted to be back on this stage. And yeah, I'm thrilled.
You're going to bring a new audience to the theater because they're coming to see you. I remember the first time we all went. We went to see somebody, and it changed our lives forever. So what does that mean to you?
Actually, it's honor. I feel honored in that way because there will be, I'm sure, some people who are coming to New York for the first time, who are coming, and as a matter of fact, I've seen tweets of people saying, "This is my first time, I can't wait," or coming to the theater for the first time, and I hope that their world and their heart is just opened up to something that feels magical to them. I'm honored to be able to hopefully usher some new people in.
So tell me what it's been like living in the world of Candor and Ebb and taking on the role of Roxie.
Yes, she's so fun. First of all, I love her, and I relate so much to her as a woman of ambition, as a woman with stars in her eyes of excitement and also of a child, and that she's wanted to really be in vaudeville her whole life, much like I've wanted to be on this stage, and we both find ourselves older than we ever intended to be, as she says in the monologue, so I love the role. I think it's so fun, and it's Fosse choreography, which is sexy and really, really fun. So yeah, I'm thrilled.
And singing the Candor and Ebb score.
Right. The music too, it's just the whole thing, the whole production. Obviously, it's done well because here it still is, and there are so few. That, as a matter of fact, this is obviously, as you know, the longest running, but there are so few that run for this long, and I think it's because it's such a classic combination.
And going into the show with Carly,
which I love. And she has been such a bright light, not only in her heart and spirit, but also on that stage. She is formidable. She's just a triple threat. I've learned so much in watching her. And and I'm excited that, I can also call her friend at this point because we're in there in the thick of it together. So it's fun.
Well, this was so beautiful to see you do the numbers. You start Monday night. What are you looking forward to the most with your first performance on stage on Broadway?
Well, I have family coming. Obviously, my husband's going to be here. My parents are coming. I have a great aunt and uncle who live here, my uncle's 93 and my aunt's, well, I won't say, she wouldn't want me to say, but anyway, and they love theater, and so this for them is such a big deal. So I have family and loved ones who are coming in. I'll be excited for them, and I'm also going to be excited to actually get on and go through in real performance time. I think that for me, the more I do that after a couple times, then I'll really be able to have more and more fun with it because I'll relax into like, okay, the first one's over, now let's go.
And a start.
And something took her all shit I know. See her name get real below.
Roxie Hart.
Welcome to Chicago.
I know.
How does it feel?
It feels amazing. It's crazy. I love it.
So you just finished a Pippin.
I did. I finished Pippin. We closed January 4th, and then I started rehearsal for this January 5th.
Isn't that amazing? This is like the old days when people went from show to show.
Yeah, it is like the old days because now you can hardly do that. But yeah, it's amazing. I was just like, okay, I have a job. Thank God.
Wait, taking on Velma, what's it like?
It's been pretty amazing and crazy at the same time because I have coveted this role for a while, and even before I could play it, and Cheetah did it, and every day I'm like, Cheetah did it. It's amazing, and it's great to learn from like Anne Rankin got to come in and put stuff on my body, and I was like trying to keep it together because I was so excited. But that's been the biggest part of this experience is learning the history of it and learning from the history of it. It's pretty cool.
And living in this Cantor and Ebb world.
Yeah, just living in it. And the music is amazing. Are you kidding me? And Velma and Roxie get great songs equally, but I'm partial to all the Velma stuff. It's all from her gut and it's all from her heart every time she's up there. So you get a good sense of who she is and why she is who she is. Yeah.
And going into the show with Jennifer, it must be great going in with somebody.
Yeah, I was just saying before, it's great to do it with her because normally I get put in a show. It's me. It's a assistant dance captain, or it's me and the associate, or so to do it with the person you're opposite on stage is an added bonus because you get to grow and you get to find things together as opposed to starting separately and then finding them along the run. So I think that's going to heighten the performance for both of us because we have this bond already.
She has learned so much from you about doing theater. What have you learned from her?
I've learned, we're fast friends and we clicked immediately, but I've just learned how to remember to breathe and remember to be normal. It sounds so crazy to say, but like as actors, you're constantly trying to find and do and be, especially when rehearsal process is fast. But it's nice to be like, oh, just be normal, and that works, and that's actually better sometimes. You know what I mean? If you remember to do that and to calm down, yeah. It's great.
Your first performance in Chicago with Monday. What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to putting on the costume, and my wig's really cute. And I'm really looking forward to just having people to interact with, because you do it so many times in a rehearsal room, you're like, I don't know what to do anymore. But I'm looking forward to all of that.
So today must have been cool for you to do it in front of an audience.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was nice to be like, doing all that jazz and be like, oh, there's a guy there. Oh, there's a guy there. I'm going to have guys. It was great. And it was great to have that energy coming back. It heightens the performance inevitably. Yeah.